Welcome to the No Game Plan podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Emily.
I'm Kenzie, and this week we're going to talk about sports, of course, and we're going to have some fun.
We love to have fun here.
Yes, it is the only thing we do.
Absolutely. Duh.
Jump right in.
Starting. Yeah, let's go. Song of the week. We love a good tune.
Mm-hmm. My song first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Queen.
My song this week is "Gnarly" by Cat's Eye. Mm-hmm.
Girl, who are you listening
You
to?
don't know Cat's Eye? Okay. Cat's Eye was it's like an international girl band. Um
Yeah.
they were formed by a big Korean, like a K-pop brand or like label, I guess, Hybe. And also
Mhm.
partnered with a label in the US. So it's kind of like trying to bring K-pop to the worldwide stage. And there's girls there, I think it's 6 of them, um, from everywhere in the world. One girl's
Mhm.
from the Philippines, one girl's from Korea, one girl is from Hawaii, one girl's from Texas, one girl's
Oh,
from
okay.
Switzerland, one girl's
Oh,
also from
okay.
the US. I think she's from LA. I don't know. But they were very much like girly pop for their
Mhm.
first couple songs, and then they just switched and it's giving like Charlie XCX Brat. And I am
Okay.
obsessed, actually.
Okay, and that's where they find their audience, and
Yeah.
that's super fair.
They also have a Netflix documentary about their like survival show that they were on to like find the members in the band. It's called Pop
Hey.
Star Academy.
Love women doing things.
Yes, it is very intriguing.
You know what? They got a whole Netflix show about them. They've got to be interesting.
Literally. What's your song of the week?
I don't know if you could have guessed from the last hour that we've been on the phone, but I have been singing Undressed by Somber
Mhm.
for the last, again, hour. I
Such a
also
good song.
posted it on my story. I have replayed it so often for the last 2 days, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good song. Honestly, anything Somber puts out is a good song, so I will take it.
Yeah. Kenzie texted me. She was like, you should listen to Somber. And then I texted her a screenshot of my last FM and I was like, I do.
Yeah. She was already on the vibe.
I'm always on the vibe.
You're always on the vibe.
I'm the vibe train. I am the vibe train.
You are the conductor. You are the one driving the vibe train.
Yeah, I am.
You want Emily to listen to an artist? She's already listening to it. You want Emily to follow a trend? She's already following it. You want Emily to dye her hair a color? She's already dyed it that color.
Yeah, dyeing my roots soon, guys. Get
Are
ready for that
you
one.
still going blonde? You're just trying to be me at this point, bro.
I am actually. I got a toner to go more natural blonde because I hate these like white and these yellow.
That's fair. Nobody's gonna know you're ever brunette. You're just gonna be like the most natural blonde. You're gonna look like me. Most natural blonde color you can have.
I also might think I'm gonna put purple in my hair again. So like,
I love purple in your hair.
I miss it so much.
It'll match your
Anyway,
glasses. Yeah, it looks like you.
anyway, for the girlies listening, to the ones listening, we should. You can't see us. Well, I bet you can because we can put video on. But
Good
I
check.
want to tell you our shirts, what we're wearing, kind of ish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talking about music, I have a Jake Kiska shirt on. I love Jake Kiska.
It literally says, I love Jake Kiska. And it has a picture of Jake in the center of the heart playing a guitar. Big Greta Van Fleet fan. um, my shirt is just a simple racing tee. This is racing shirt from Hollister. I think it's a McLaren car actually. Because I think they won the championship in 1989 and it literally says champs 89. So,
Do you think
process of
or do
elimination.
you think Tom cut?
It's also an orange car. It can't cut.
Oh,
I don't cut shirts like you do. This girl cuts every single shirt that she ever has. Oh, that one's not
Oh,
cut.
the
You did crop
serious.
it though. Yeah.
Okay. Not me there, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, my concert shirts, except my Declan McKenna one, they're untouched.
Really?
Yes, because they're expensive. They mean something to me. And the Declan McKenna one was from Belmont Theater, and it was literally $20.
Okay, that's fair. Those are like memories. You don't want to cut memories.
I have a whole concert drawer. It's full. I gotta take two specific shirts out from unnamed roommate.
Oh, she
Anyway,
who shall not be named.
anyway, go on to freaking sports. What we're here for. Got a little fun little time and
Yeah. Little recap from our last week's episode. We talked about the NHL finals, said we don't care who wins this series. Don't care at all.
not really no big fan either.
Panthers are leading the series 2-1.
I'm
Thoughts on that?
surprised at this point.
Not surprised at all. But there's a pretty big fight in the third game. Panthers were up 5-1. Tell us a little bit about it.
I didn't watch it.
Mhm.
No, I did not. I saw some clips on the clock app. Um, and at one point I saw five sets of two fighting on the ice.
Mhm.
With one of the refs in literally the middle of it. And then on the Oilers bench, there was only 6 other players for I think the last I don't know how long. But it was interesting because either they were hurt or out of the game.
Do we think they all got a game misconduct and that's why their bench was so short?
It might have honestly
That's
might have
crazy.
been. I was just in awe. And then my dad's car was ready, so then I had to get off of my phone and start
Yeah,
Googling.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And then another update from last week, we got the NBA finals, NHL and NBA.
Yeah. Still don't really care too much, but
Nope.
here's your update.
Pacers, Thunder, Pacers won game 1, I believe. Thunder game 1 too. Series is tied 1-1. I want the Pacers to win, but also just don't really care.
I'm here for the Pacers to win as well.
Yeah.
Kenzie's rooting for them, so now I am.
There we go.
Basically. I gotta step away from men real quick because, what can they do besides fight? Not much.
Not much. Can't cook, they can't clean, they can't girl boss.
Not like our Miss Girls at the WNBA, can they?
No, no, no.
Lynx and Liberty. Guess what?
Mm. They're undefeated.
They're undefeated queens.
I think the Lynx are currently 9-0 and the Liberty's 8-0 as of Tuesday, June 10th. But
At 4:22 New York time.
period. And then there's the Commissioner's Cup. I don't really understand the Commissioner's Cup. You were trying to explain it to me, but
I'm pretty sure it's the mid-year tournament. There's like a prize pool of a some amount of money. They donate some to charity, and I think some of the players get it. But just like
it's just like a tournament in the middle of the season. That's fine.
yeah,
It's nothing. Okay. Slay.
basically what it seemed to be.
Slay. Okay. Keeping on
Here for it.
the trend of girl bosses. Our girl Coco Gauff.
By the way, 21 years old.
21 years old. Insane.
Impressive. Crazy.
Literally crazy.
Oh my god. Call me a fangirl because I am.
She won the French Open this year.
She did. Slayed it.
She slayed it. Her celebration was so cute.
It was so cute. I saw it on, again, the clock app.
The clock out. You can't get away from it. You just can't.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. It shows me all the good celebrations because I'm looking away when I'm watching the actual.
Exactly. Like you're not paying attention when it's on your TV.
Exactly.
So
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
so you watch the recaps of it afterwards, even though you spent time watching it in person. It's fine though.
Yep.
Um,
No, it is fine.
Coco Gauff, the first US singles player to win the French Open since Serena Williams in 2015. Another black woman. We love
We love to see it. We love to see it.
black woman excellence. Literally
Absolutely.
no one better. So
No one better.
no one better.
Um, the awesome softball. This was actually my first time watching softball, and I'm very upset now it's over because now I want to watch it again. So unfortunately, guess who's gonna be watching college softball when it starts again? That Chris won. We're here.
Period.
The WCWS against Texas Tech in Texas. Great games. Each game, great game. Even though the last one I was driving home and I couldn't watch it, but I was listening to it.
How many games did they play?
3.
Was it 3?
It was you have to win 2.
Mm-hmm.
It was Texas, then Texas Tech, and then it was Texas. So Texas won.
Period.
The score was 10-4.
Mm-hmm.
So upset. As soon as I started watching, as soon as I started getting back on my TV, as soon as I got home, um Texas Tech started scoring, but it was just too late. It was just too late.
So it happens though.
So, you know, at least they both looked like they had fun. I'm sad that there was no confetti though.
There was no confetti at the end.
No. Oh, and Patrick Mahomes was there. I saw him on my. They were showing Patrick Mahomes too much. You get what?
Period. Bro, we're trying to watch women's softball. Why is an NFL player on the screen? Like he's a man. He's not meant to be here. I didn't come to watch
Yeah,
this game for Patrick Mahomes.
and they interviewed him. That is way too much TV time. I do not want to see that man.
That's actually insane. They interviewed him?
Yes. Yes. I was literally on the verge of falling asleep, but I was making a TikTok about it, and I didn't finish it. I'm so tired. I went to the beach that day. That's why I'm so beautifully tan, by the way.
Yes, yes.
To our listeners, I'm beautifully tan.
Yeah. Um, the AUSL launched this week, right?
Yes. Yes.
What's the first run? There's different teams. I'm not quite caught up on all the teams, but Blaze, Danielle Gibson Morton plays for them.
Mhm.
She took last year off and became a mom, and she's back, and she hit the first run of Blaze team history, which is kind of crazy.
It wasn't a home run, but it was a dinger.
Was it not the first like hit of the entire game or no?
Well,
First run of the entire game?
yeah, I think it might have. I think so.
It wasn't a home run, I know that.
No, I know, but like, it was a good hit.
Yeah,
It was
it was so solid.
yes. It wasn't a dinger because a dinger is technically a home run,
Yeah, but it was
but
close to it.
solid hit.
It like
And I wanted
bounced
to
off.
emphasize.
It like bounced off the fence, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It did.
she's close. She almost got there.
That's what I'm saying. It literally basically was because that's why I'm trying to emphasize it as one because it was a good hit. It was a
Yeah,
good hit.
it was really good. But
God,
literally
we have a sport.
became a mom 1 year ago, and now she's playing
Playing it up
softball again.
field.
Love
The
it.
court, the field, the diamond.
The field, the diamond, the playground.
Okay.
Emily, what is going on with the Yankees? Tell us about that.
The Yankees suck, basically. Because uh my manager runs in the like main area and he goes, "Let's put all the Red Sox in the Yankees game." Okay, me happy as could be putting on my sport. Um, Oozing bad. I'm dealing with a customer. I look up, suddenly it's 5-0.
What inning do you remember for the first inning?
I'm pretty sure maybe it was 3-0 in the first inning and like 5-1 in the second.
But that hurts still. That's horrible.
It does hurt. And I'm pretty sure one of them was a home run. I'm pretty sure the first hit was a home run.
Dang.
And I'm pretty sure I literally said, "What? And I missed a home run?"
Are they gonna get better or no?
What?
Are they gonna get better or no?
Probably not, but it's okay. I love Shohei Ohtani. I don't know how the Dodgers are doing. I'm kind of waiting until he starts pitching again, and then I'm gonna actually pay attention to the Dodgers because
Why isn't he pitching?
I'm not just trying to wait until he hits every single time. Like I want to see him do his actual what he's supposed to do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Why isn't he pitching right now?
He, I'm pretty sure it was his elbow or shoulder, one of those. Was injured and he got surgery on it and it's been healing. And he's predicted to start pitching in July.
So he's fine batting, but he just can't pitch. Because of
Yeah,
like the muscles
because
and
he's
stuff
got
he
a.
uses. Muscles and
I'm
tendons.
pretty sure it is the elbow.
Okay. That'd make more sense for pitching because I mean, I don't play baseball, I don't play softball, but I feel like batting it wouldn't put as much strain on your elbow. It's more of your wrist.
That's his wrist, yeah. And then pitching is bow.
The bow.
The bow.
The bow.
But it was honestly an entertaining game either way because it made the time pass by.
That's good.
Watching sports at work makes the time pass by every single time and I love it. We were watching painting the other day. So slow.
Painting?
Bob Ross, yeah.
Why? I have a lot of questions about that. Why do you have Bob Ross's on at work? Are you guys actively painting at work? Just have it on? Did you choose that?
No, I don't know who chose that, and I bullied it maybe twice. I was like, why is there painting? And I was like, I'm sick of the painting. And then I continued to say, can we get rid of the paintings? I didn't want to watch Bob Ross anymore.
Rip.
And it stayed until 10 p.m. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Rip to Bob Ross though. He was a real one.
No, yeah, but I feel like I can paint real good now.
You think so? Just watching it, you think you
Yeah.
put that into practice?
Yeah, no, because he was real good at it. I just didn't watch when he was mixing the colors.
Right. So you could do like the technique, but you could not mix the colors.
Definitely, for sure.
That's okay. You could be like Pablo Picasso with his like bright colors and stuff. Is that what he's known for? Some painter.
I think so.
No, he's the like melty clock guy.
Who's the guy who made that sunflower painting?
Van Gogh? Was it
I
Van
think
Gogh?
so.
Van Gogh made Starry Night too. I think.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
cool.
I think they're the same painter.
There.
I don't really know.
Do you know that painter on TikTok? He does like the really detailed like F1 paintings.
Yeah. Some of the F1 art is insane. It is so cool.
It's crazy. I sidetracked though real quick. Also, F1 edits go hard no matter who.
Literally, I don't understand how fan editors can make edits that like actually like hurt more than anything else.
Okay, we are not seeing the same edits. All those signs I sent Kenzie a voice memo the other night. I was like, girl, this man, it's the edits on TikTok that I'm seeing.
Okay, so I know what edits you're talking about, but I also see like the most heart-wrenching edits that I've
I know you
ever
reposted them.
witnessed. I do repost a lot of them. I also repost a lot of Hamilton X F1 edits.
I send them back to her every single time I say this is ridiculous.
I love Hamilton and I love Formula One. So it's literally me and a TikTok. I can't go
No,
wrong. But like the way that F1 applies to Hamilton is insane. I love it. You'll never understand. You just don't like musicals. And that is on you.
I hate this freak. I hate this freak.
It's June. You know what June is?
Happy Pride, guys.
Happy Pride,
Happy
everyone.
Pride. Which is awesome and crazy because we were just talking about baseball, but then F1, but then baseball.
Baseball.
Willie Castro.
Number 50 for the Twins. Minnesota
He
Twins
supported
rap.
he supported trans pride as his black
Is eye black?
eye black.
Yeah, he had the trans flag with the war paint
It
on.
was so cute to see.
Love it.
So brave.
Literally.
Brave. Good on him. Good on him. And
Mhm.
he ate down.
He did. He really did. He did that thing.
He did the thing. He did the
He
thing.
did the thing. Yeah.
Girl did the thing.
Willie Castro is him. He is him.
He is him.
You know who's not celebrating Pride Month?
The Steelers.
The Steelers.
What an unfortunate scene.
Yeah. The rally.
Topic.
Stinky. It's stinky up in here.
Uh,
They held a rally, had some current and former Steelers players there, and he who shall not be named, he who is
orange puppy guy.
the Cheeto Puff himself, was there in Steelers land, and those three Steelers players gave him an honorary jersey with the number 47 on it. And then he said, "You know what? I'm gonna double the tariffs on imported steel to the Steelers." Which is where the steel industry like boomed. Hence the name. Time and place is crazy. I'll never understand it.
And then they continue the streak with new jerseys, technically. Well, they gave it an honorary number, unfortunately. An honorary jersey.
Yeah.
What was it? I don't remember.
47.
Awesome. Disgusting. And then they continued on with the unfortunate series of events with signing A Ron.
A Ron Rogers.
A Ron.
Boo boo boo. As a Minnesota Vikings fan, sucks to suck, Steelers. You guys going down in the toilet for signing that man.
They're already stinky. I'm smelling them from over here, and I'm far from Pittsburgh.
I'm across the country. Pittsburgh's on like the other side. We talked about this last week, I feel like. I don't know where Pittsburgh is in.
To be so honest, though, I really never put two and two. I didn't know that the Steelers was in Pittsburgh till like a few months ago.
They're literally called the Pittsburgh Steelers. What are you talking about?
I just knew them from the Steelers.
Okay, so Pittsburgh is on the opposite side of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Still in the southern part.
I'm pretty sure it's like 7-hour drive from me.
Probably. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
But yeah. Steelers are gonna go 0-16 this season.
You know what? Let's give them one game.
No. Who are they going to beat?
The
They,
Carolina Panthers.
I don't even know who they play, so I can't really say.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
about what are we doing? What are we doing September 14th?
September
Oh wait,
14th.
that's
You are
okay.
busy. I don't know what you're talking about. You have your little festival that weekend. Yeah.
This microphone has gotten a lot of squeezes today. Anyway, back to F1. I'm gonna say this real quick. This is very important sports news. I have a crush on Pierre Gasly.
Oh God, girl. I literally you and Kika are the only ones. You are a two-woman band. Two-woman show.
I'm sorry, I don't know, because again, the TikToks, it's all the edits. It's the edits that have swooned me.
They're fake. They're fake.
But it's okay. Some of the TikToks that she posts comes on my For You page.
Who's she? Kika?
Yeah,
Kika Gomez.
Miss Girl.
She's beautiful. She's our age. She's dating
Yeah, she is.
a 29-year-old.
Yep. Yeah.
Imagine dating a 29-year-old right now.
No. Either my age or a DILF.
Don't want to imagine. No.
I
Please don't
mean,
make
for F1 driver, maybe. For Pierre Gasly, maybe.
That's wild to say, actually.
Sorry.
We talked about the French Open. Who else was at the French
We
Open?
did. Upon watching the French Open at work, again, 25-8. Well, because we watch sports and or painting when there's no sports on. Um, it's empty. Empty in the lobby area, the whatever, the wherever you check out. I'm actually staring at the screen. I'm actually paying attention. I'm excited for the sports to start playing again. 3 seconds later, who do I see on my freaking screen? None other than George Russell. Get out of here, bro. Who invited you here?
Girl, he manages to find the camera at every single event he goes to. And I don't know how.
That became my personality for the rest of the day. I did not shut up about George Russell.
Oh, wow.
For being his number one hater, I'm his number one fan.
You do. We talk about him often.
Him in his shorts. Love him.
His shorts are going to be like booty shorts at this GP. They keep getting shorter.
In Canada, do we know?
Huh?
How warm is it in Canada?
I think it's like 80 degrees. It's like 80 degrees here, so I'd assume pretty similar in Montreal.
Okay. Well, Canada.
It'll be like
Canada GP is coming up. This is my first ever Canada GP. Oh, do you want to talk about the schedule that came out?
that fun schedule? Yeah, they released
This came out. Yeah. But this is my first ever Canada GP. I'm excited.
Yes. F1 dropped Imola, which
Right. Yes.
was the Italy race that we watched. They dropped Imola, added Madrid, which is Carlos's home race. So that's kind of exciting. But I think that's the only. Did they drop it? Spain.
We're double checking. We're researching.
Oh yeah, there it is. They dropped Imola for Spain or for Madrid. They already had Barcelona. But I believe the schedule looks so weird next year, actually. Oh wow. Okay. Where we would have had this triple header recently, we're having a bit of a gap. We're having like 3 weeks off on next year. But
it's gonna be a long 3 weeks.
I know Monaco is like a historic track, but it is such a boring race. Monaco is so boring.
You're just jealous that you weren't there.
No, I'm not jealous. It's just you literally can't pass. The cars are too big now. Whatever. I do want
That's
to
how I
see
feel on
them.
that take.
I want to see them get rid of a U.S. race though.
Oh, yo, which one we going to?
Sign me up for any of them, honestly. Um, but like,
Let's go, Miami. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are we doing in 2026?
let's go to Coda this
We're not.
in Austin, Texas, in October.
No.
Yeah, and
Wait,
this
it's
October,
not hot then.
huh?
It's not hot then.
Yeah,
So you got like,
Texas is hot like almost all year round. What are you talking about?
well, it's October, so how? It's not summer hot.
It's probably like a comfortable like
That's what
70,
I
80
mean.
degrees.
Like that's where you got me. That's where you're getting
Yeah,
me.
like it's not going to be like 120 in July.
Yeah.
That's why they have the race in October, so it's a little cooler. Let's go. Dakota. Dakota is this the race. It's Circuits of the Americas. That's
Okay, but maybe. But I will, or yo, if anyone wants to send us,
I
we'll
low-key
be here.
like prefer watching F1 races on TV. I'm saying this
Well,
because
yeah,
if
'cause
I've ever
next,
been, I've never been to a race, but like,
but the atmosphere, I just
yeah,
be there or to see them in person to be the same era as Carlos, guys.
that's okay.
I want to see them be the same era as Carlos.
Williams Garage invite us to a GP.
Please.
Let Emily breathe the same air as Carlos or something. I don't care.
We don't need to even meet them. I can just be next to the car. I can be next to both of their cars and I will be so happy.
Oh, we're talking like paddock passes.
Oh, you know what? No, let me just get in front of that sign.
Literally. Let me just see the
Picture.
car with my
Just
two
put the
eyes.
name on it.
Let me just see the car with my two eyes and I'm good.
That's kind of what I meant.
Yeah. I don't need to be like
Like
right up
in
next to
the
it.
same vicinity.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway,
Anyways, Canada GP this weekend. Last year you were not a fan, but last year's a wet race. It was rainy and it's supposed to rain Saturday in Montreal and on Monday. So maybe we're gonna get some rain on Sunday again. Who knows?
will this be my first wet race pause?
No. I don't think so.
Oh,
Didn't it? It rained in Australia. You didn't watch Australia though, because that was the first race of the season.
okay.
There's one other wet race because there was a delayed start for a while. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you watched a wet race because I was talking to you about safety cars and stuff and how they can frick up the strategies.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, last year was a wet race. George Russell pole, Max Verstappen won. It was Max, Lando, and George on the podium.
Smell or
It was a crazy race. Two safety cars, a crash from Logan Sargent. My boy Daniel Ricciardo was still racing. I'm gonna cry. Lance Stroll seems like he's gonna be back to race for Aston. I'm
you're
happy.
excited for that one, huh?
I'm happy girl.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
feel like we'll see our usual faces. I hope to see Carlos at a better spot than last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, in Spanish GP.
Yeah. Oh, was the Miami sprint? That was a wet race. The sprint race is like
Yeah, I was happy with the sprint race.
the Miami one was a wet sprint race. So I think that was the other one I was thinking of. I had to look it up because I was like, I know there's another one. But yeah,
I'm trying to watch a whole race though.
yeah, that's fair. We'll definitely get one once we go back to Europe. There's definitely gonna be a wet race. Guarantee it. Maybe I doubt Silverstone will be, but you never know. It's England. Austria, maybe. Possibly the Netherlands, Belgium. We'll see. I think we'll definitely get another wet race this summer.
Okay. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. What are your predictions? Who's taking pole? Who is on the podium? Give me your, it doesn't have to be realistic. Who would you love to see on the podium? Who would you love to see on the front row?
Carlos, Charles, Alex Albon.
Ooh. I do want to see Williams on the podium this season, though. I think they will
I'm
get there.
okay with if it's Alex. I don't care. I would be so thrilled. I would be so happy.
I think Williams will get on the podium this year.
I just need one time.
I
I just
think
need once.
I think Alex has a better shot than Carlos.
And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm okay with it. I will be thrilled just to see them see
One of them up there.
Williams.
Yes, I agree. Williams has turned it around this year.
Then IRL, I want to do IRL. It's probably either gonna be Lando, Oscar, flip flop, and then Verstappen or Charles or George.
Oh wow, 5 different racers. Okay.
I'm not there too much. I'm still,
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm not steady on my guesses yet.
I foresee in my delusions, I see a Lando taking pole, winning from pole. Max and Isaac Hadjar or Kimmy. But
Take it.
I
Sure.
think IRL is going to be Lando Oscar Max podium.
Yeah.
Love Oscar. Hope Lando is ahead of Oscar in the race though. Don't know if that's going to happen, but those are my hopes and dreams.
And you know what? I can't wait for the GP to
Honestly,
happen. Do we know what time it is?
um, I think it's in the middle of the day. Honestly, yeah, it's 2 o'clock for you.
And guess who took off work?
Did you actually take work off?
Off work. Well, I took it off because grad party the day before and alcohol will be there. I am 21. I'm 22
You're
actually.
22. Whose grad party?
And
Oh, gotcha.
I don't care. Oh,
Um,
talking about her, I watched the CWS finals with her, and it was such a good experience to watch it with friends. It was so fun to watch women's sports with women friends. I only have women friends, but
yes, you have your boyfriend and then your friend.
yes, it's pretty much. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
actually, my delusional podium would include Lance Stroll because it's his home race, but I
no
digress.
way.
I digress. And coming back from an injury.
I went to look how I put little.
Oh, that's so cute. You put little Lego flowers or in your Red Bull can.
Yeah,
That's really cute.
yeah.
I love.
I got it for $4
Period.
at Walmart. Boo Walmart, stinky Walmart.
Stinky, stinky Walmart.
Anyway,
Um, Closing it off like normal.
we
Our
gotta
girl,
talk about Miss Girl Ilona again.
of course.
Might as well.
Because what else do we have to do?
Just gotta mention her. We're just her number one fans.
We are really.
Got a cute little Adidas partnership. Do you know more about that?
I don't really know more about it, but I know she had a slay photo shoot. It looked so
Absolutely.
cute. She killed it.
She just looks like a girl boss day and day.
Literally.
Love her. Love her.
Love her. She's just incredible. Adore her. I love when she wears a little backless dress and then she like takes a video for walking from behind and she's like, yeah, this is what my back looks in this dress and it's like so muscular and I'm like, you're right. Yeah.
Women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We love Ilona.
We love a good whole sports situation.
Hard eyes for Ilona Mar.
Actually, I can't wait until winter comes around.
We're so excited. I can't wait for the next Olympics to see her slay the field again.
Oh, actually,
Well, I know she'll be playing rugby before then, but
it'd be cool to see another rugby W for the U.S.
yeah. I don't know. They didn't take gold in the last Olympics. Think they took bronze.
I think it's the first time they've gotten a medal in a while.
Yeah. Thanks to our girl.
And the rest of the team too.
Oh yeah, but she's a star girl. She's our girl.
Anyway,
I think that's all we got.
a way to close out the end of this episode.
Of course. Yes, it is.
It was a wonderful talking to you.
Yes, it was wonderful talking to you. We're gonna enjoy the Canadian GP this coming weekend.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
We're gonna see how these finals games play out in the men's leagues.
Stinky poo poo.
Stinky poo poo. And yeah, we're gonna have a good weekend. And
We're also going to celebrate Pride as loud as possible continuously throughout the week.
Yeah, we
I love Pride.
Happy Pride, happy Pride. Tell all your friends, tell all your fam, even the homophobic ones.
The Pride is coming. The Pride is coming.
Okay, Paul Revere. I love Paul Revere. Let's not even talk about that. We're not getting into my obsession.
Okay. You know we weren't gonna do meme of the week, but I'm gonna mention this one. You know the a picture of like Paul Revere on a horse, and then people in the TikTok comments going, "Me on my way," telling me people blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your meme of the week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like me on my way to go tell people it's Pride Month.
Yeah, that's literally me.
Me on my way to go tell people I have work today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my friends showed me a meme today, and it was of a Subway sub, and then it was like one of those extremely like edited, like words are crossed out and written over, everything like that, and it was about nihilism. And it was a very hard to read meme. Do you know what nihilism is?
I don't think I do.
How is the best to explain this? Basically, life is meaningless to nihilists.
Okay.
Like
Awesome.
they're very much like everything. You don't have a foot to stand on. Like everything is baseless, and there's nothing to be known.
Got it.
It's like very extreme pessimism.
Awesome.
And yeah, it was a very funny meme. I'll have to show you, and I'll have to show you it sometime. But it was
Okay.
the most
I'm
random
excited
thing
to
ever.
hear.
He finds memes on
You
Pinterest.
better take a long way.
He finds memes on Pinterest. Yep,
Who finds memes on Pinterest?
he does. Yeah, that's the place he gets his memes from, and I don't know why, but that's
terrible.
yeah. But he finds some good ones on there, so can't blame him.
Okay. All right. Perfect way to end the episode here. Yes. Go find your memes on Pinterest. Enjoy the Canada GP.
And while you're on social media, go give us a follow at Nook Game Plan Podcast.
On everything, which is TikTok and Instagram. It's kind of all it is.
And YouTube.
Subscribe.
Subscribe on YouTube. Give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok.
All platforms. Spotify, Apple Music.
Apple Music.
Spotify podcast.
Weekly episodes up every Friday.
Every Friday.
Friday, when you're listening to this, if this is the first time you're listening to us, go listen to our 2 other podcast episodes we have out right now.
Meet us in our first one. We're kind of funny. You learn a lot of lore.
You hear a lot of stories.
You do.
It's a fun time. But
it is a fun time.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and we will catch y'all next week.
Bye.